What is going on, fellas? Back for another video. Something a bit different today. We're not working on the K series as per, but still Laurel stuff. Got a couple of subframes here. So what I'm sort of doing at the moment is I've got all my subframe out and giving it a big clean up, few upgrades. One of those upgrades is these Parts Shop Max drop knuckles. So what they do is they just move where the hub sits so that when you lower your suspension arm angles are a little bit more suitable. Just bring them down a little bit so they're not on quite an angle. Makes the sort of dynamic alignment changes a little less aggressive. So that's great. It's gonna help there. But what that's not gonna help is having your axles on a massive angle, because the diff's still in the same place. So what we're doing is we're going to move the diff mounts. Now I've actually already done this, but I wasn't happy with how I did it. Sorry, I didn't like it. So I sort of stopped because I wasn't happy with this. But what I'm going to do on this one here, sorry Nissan guys, I've killed two subframes, is I'm just going to chop it there, and we're going to just try keep it a little simpler. So that's hopefully going to mean my axles are not on such an angle, and the CV joints are not going to wear out as quickly, because I've only got 3x2s, and snapping axles is definitely a thing that a lot of people run into, so I'm trying to mitigate that problem. So yeah, just going to get straight into it. Cut the back off, maybe brace it up a bit, move that up, cut the front, and then I guess I'll put the frame in the car with the diff and sort of tack it all together there. But yeah, borrowing the homie's MIG, which is nice, makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, these are some pretty cool parts. I'm really excited to get them in. We're going to paint the subframe afterward. And yeah, should be sick. There she is. Got that guy out. So this is obviously the front diff mount. And what we've got to do, basically just cut that out and drop it down. I think I'm going to go for 35mm drop. Drop knuckles are 25mm, but I think even if I did 25mm to match them, the axle's still going to be on a pretty horrendous angle, and there's heaps of room under the car, so I'll get as much as I can out of it. Got young Nermal here to help. Hey baby. Isn't she a cutie? Sweet, here we are. Pretty happy with that. It's actually ended up being about a 40mm drop, or raise, sorry. But that's fitting up real nice. So I think I'll give it a little tack, and then I'll blaze it with a wire brush to try and make it more weldable. And then I'll cut out the rear and give that a tack with the diff in there. And then I'll probably put the subframe in the car. Either way, I kind of need to put it in the car before I do too many tacks, because I want it to stay rigid, like stay in place. fellas. What's up? We're getting deep, got that. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Well, looking good. Got her all mounted up-ish. Just held by the jacks, but just gonna go through and just tack it up as in many places I can, because I know the diff bolts in like this. And the car will hold it in place. Get as many tacks in as I can, because I don't want to try fully weld it in here. And then I'll whip it up, make some gussets and shit, and blaze her up. Ended up calling it yesterday, sort of a bit over it, but getting back into it now on Sunday. So just where we left off, got that all tacked in pretty good. Cut up a few little pieces here just to box that off, and do the same down there. So I'll tack those in, and then maybe give this another buff up with the flap disc just to get some of that paint off, and then fully weld the front, and then I may make a few little gussets just for the rest of the subframe. So the raised bits are fully welded now. They're come up all good. So now I'm just gonna make a few little gussets, sort of like the GK Tech kit, but I didn't want to buy that because, you know, shit adds up. The fellas over to assist with moral support, but yeah, just blazed all those gussets in. I might have to whip out a little bit around here and shit with me die grinder for arm clearance, but fitted it up and it's bloody good. We're all happy with that. My axle's going to be like pretty much straight, and seem to have clearance with the drive shaft and everything else, so bloody stoked with that. I have to give it a good clean up and get it sandblasted. But yeah, pretty successful. What do you reckon, fellas?